Hey Libra, back to do your next 3 months reading for April, May, and June. Ooh, you got Taurus in your chart? Because they got this already. Expect powerful change. All right. What else for my Libra spirit? A new start is coming, Libra. What? Nothing will come of this situation. Capricorn got this. Expect powerful change, Libra. A new start is coming, honey. Hold your vision. Whatever vision you have right now, some of y'all might also have a fixed moon. So it's difficult for you to let go of this vision, this dream you have. You're like zoned in on it. You may have a fixed moon as far as a Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. What's the other fixed sign, child? Or an Aquarius moon. Expect powerful change. Clarify what this is for my Libras. This is after a heartbreak. Some of y'all have been trying to figure out how you're going to recover from this heartache, this grief, this sorrow. This heartache, this heartbreak is going to change you in ways you never imagined for the better. You can't see it right now, but you'll begin to see it in the next 3 months. April, May, June, or whenever you click on this video. Whatever the next 3 months is, by the time you click on this video. Whatever this heartbreak or this sorrow was, it was a catalyst for a new start. For some self-love. Because Ace of Cups is clarifying new start is coming. New ideas are beginning to flow in you. It's like your heart had to be broken open. So that the divine can heal it and wove it together by his great design. His, her, because I say Mother God, Father God. This heartbreak is for your good. I think the heartbreak or the sorrow or the grief would have been greater if it happened further down in the line. If that makes sense. Even if this is, I heard, okay. Death of a parent? My condolences. Because of this heartbreak, it forces you to have to go on a self-journey to find out what life is like without that person, even if they're still alive and walking around. It requires you to seek different ways of loving yourself or finding love in different areas. I told this to Aries in their birthday read. Seeing what roses are, becoming more aware of the roses around you. What else is around you besides that person or that situation that you were gung-ho about? Beginning to appreciate others that are around you, not just this person, whoever broke your heart or whatever situation broke your heart. For some of y'all, because obviously it's not everybody who's died. The people who caused you this sorrow are still walking around. It's time for you to transmute this energy, Libra. For those this is resonating with. They've been trying to keep you down for quite some time with this heartache. This heartache has been keeping you down. This sorrow has been keeping you down, even if you don't realize it. It could be subconsciously. Ace of Wands. Nothing will come of this situation. So this is a new beginning for you. A new spark. This is after... because some of y'all feel like y'all not going to get out of this Three of Swords energy. Like ever. And the devil is a lie. You are. Whether this heartache, this heartbreak was intentional or not, you come out of it with more self-love, with a new sense of you, a new sense of energy, a new spark, a new passion for life. You're becoming more passionate about yourselves, about your creative endeavors and your ideas, about the love you have for self. That starts a new beginning for my Aries. I like Aries. Like the video if that part resonated with your soul, honey. Anything else for my Libras? Anything else for my Libras for the next 3 months? They need to know, understand, learn the law of habit. Ignite your creativity with a pattern interrupt. What'd I just say? With that Ace of Cups. Some of y'all may have to change your routines and change your habits. Or bring in new habits. Implement new habits. There you go. It usually takes about 21 days to 30 days to form a new habit. And some of y'all are going to have to be more intentional on if you're creative or tapping into your creativity or finding out what you are creative about. And if you were creative before that heartache, you're going to have to pick up the pen, the pencil, the paintbrush, whatever you were creative with, the sewing machine, and get back into the groove of things and ignite your creativity. You may find that may be a source of healing for you. And it may open up your sacral chakra as well. Some of y'all got to get clarity on your core values and commit to what matters. That heartache, it happened. That heartbreak, it happened. It's time to move forward. It's time to begin the healing, to bring in and introduce healing energy into you. Some of y'all also may have to see your misgivings in that situation, your misdeeds in that situation. Some of y'all may need to, you're so focused on the sorrow and the grief, you're not seeing the lessons that you have learned. And if you don't see the lessons now, unfortunately, the divine will make you go through the same heartache one way or the other. And you will continue on that karmic wheel again. Speaking from experience. Just FYI. All right, let's get nosy. Because I feel like this is a love read for y'all. So we're going to pull out the love tarot deck. Y'all no longer are indecisive. Y'all are making a choice with this Two of Swords in reverse. And why are you blurry? Okay, thank you. Some of y'all were causing your own heartache and grief by not making a decision. And now you have made the decision that allows for that new love to come in and that new spark and that new energy. Some of y'all are re-energized by making a decision. Yeah, of course, it hurts your heart, but you did yourself a service. You did something good for you by making that decision, even though it was a rough decision to make. Anything else? Whether it was a person, place, or thing. Queen of Swords, you had to use your voice. You had to be rational. You had to put your heart aside for a moment and speak your truth. Use your intellect on exactly how to make the next move, to get out of that stagnant energy. It hurt your heart, but you had to do what you had to do. You had to stand up for yourself. You had to be your own advocate. You had to be direct and not sugarcoat anything. You might have surprised a couple folk with your words. But you freed yourself. And I like it. The Moon. You just didn't know there's still certain things that are hidden. You still, in that moment when you spoke up, you were strong. But inside you were dying. But you knew you had to do what you had to do. Some of us, as quiet as it's kept, when we make a decision, a hard decision, sometimes we are left heartbroken whether the other person believes it or not. It's like bittersweet, but you had to do what you had to do to protect yourself or to go on your life journey, your life purpose. And for some of y'all completed a cycle with this Wheel of Fortune. Well, you didn't complete a cycle. The tables turned once you stood up, once you made a decision. You just didn't expect how horrible you were going to feel after the fact. That's the key with Two of Swords. You have to make a decision, and either decision you make, you're going to cut yourself. Only difference is y'all made the decision that will allow you to heal and stop the bleeding. That makes sense? Like the video. If it did, comment, subscribe. All right, April. What we got for April for my Libras? April, Spirit. Play. May you seek out fun and connection. Now is the time to reconnect. Some of y'all been in hermit mode. And April is the time to reconnect with your friends, with your family, to reconnect with yourself. Let your hair down. Get back out in nature. If y'all have kids, I heard for some of y'all, your kids miss you. They miss your goofiness and your silliness, and because you've been serious for a little while. I don't know how long. You know your lives, I don't. Your friends miss you. They miss your goofiness. They miss your silliness. It's time to go out and have fun and reconnect. After all this heartbreak and that tough decision you made for yourself. Time to get your mind off of some things. Clear. This is for May. May you see things as they are. Some of y'all are going to come to the conclusion in May like you had to make that decision. You had to. There was no way getting around it. You had to make that decision. You had to go through that heartache, that pain. You had to. And you become more clear on it was for your good. Even if you didn't make the decision, someone else made the decision for you because you were indecisive possibly. Or they just made a decision to be like, hey, I'm out. This ain't for me. I don't want to be here. Or they broke your heart in some other way, even if it wasn't a relationship. But you're becoming clear, like some of y'all weren't fully committed either. Or you knew it wasn't the right situation or the right person or whatever. You're becoming more clear, or you're understanding that you had to go through that situation so that you could find your voice. You had to go through that situation so you could find you again. Them leaving helped you find yourself again. So you're going to become more clear on certain things. in the month of May. And then June, you have to decide, may you navigate with purpose. You're going to have to be more intentional on where you go from here in June. It's going to become more and more evident in June that you're going to have to make a decision and decide where you're going, how you're moving. But you have hope. May the horizon always sustain you. You're going to have a little bit more hope. Glimmers of hope are coming through for my Libras in the next 3 months. Final messages for my Libras, please, and thank you. It was a learning experience, baby. Is there anything else I have to say, Libra? A learning experience. For the last year or 2 or 3, 4 or 5. I don't know your life. It was a learning experience. And I've basically been saying that the whole reading. Anything else? I don't think there's... Some say there ain't nothing else to say. What else is there? I don't know what that means, so I can't. Now it's time to find joy and contentment within you. Happiness within you. Not outside of you, in you. It was a learning experience. To find joy outside of that situation, outside of that person, outside of that job. It's a learning experience about you. All along, not them. Or how you attract that person. Libra, like the video, comment, subscribe if this reading resonated with your soul a little bit or a lot of bit. Until next time, bye Libra.